My name's Harrison Roshai and I'm gay. I sort of thought to myself about it for a while, trying to figure myself out, and I sort of concluded with myself when I was, towards the end of year 7 when I was 13. I only told close friends at the time, about 3 people. 3 really close friends at the time.
Hi, my name is Caitlin and I'm bisexual. Well, I sort of caught on to it when I was like 12 or 13, but then I had like quite a few years of denial and sort of didn't come to terms with it till I was like 15 or so, I'd say. I came out to like my close friends when I was 15, and then when I was about 16 I was out to like my entire grade at school. And I think I was 17 when I got around to telling my parents and family about it. I knew they'd be fine with it. Like, my parents are both really, cool with that sort of thing, but it's just like really scary just having to tell your parents. Like, it's not a thing you can take back. I just had to gather up the courage. It took a while. At
school for quite a long time, yes, even I never felt like part of a group at school. I never really had friends throughout year 8, year 9 or year 7, and I'd spend my lunch times, sitting to myself within a group because, they would openly say they didn't want me there, or things like, I do remember one lunchtime when they said to my face that they wished Hitler had killed all the gay people. When
I was in high school, I feel like a few people talk behind my back about it, but on the whole, people have been really cool with it. Like, I've never been, verbally or physically abused about it. Mostly people have just, left me to my own devices. Yes.
I had faith before, but I was sort of involving myself more with the church. And when it came to it, the whole realization that, my choices sort of clashed with that, it wasn't helpful. Like, for instance, it came up one night at the youth group, and this would be about maybe year 8 or year 9, so I'm about 2 years, and I've sort of figured out who I was. And, they blatantly said that my sin was the equivalent of, say, a pedophile or a rapist or a murderer. And to hear that I could never, things like I can't love who I want, I felt, no way out, sort of a no way out situation.
Once you start coming out to people, and people are generally really fine and tolerant and supportive about it, and it sort of becomes easier as you go on. Yeah. In a lot of small towns there's sort of a lot of homophobia around, but because I'm living on campus and it's a lot of young people sort of from this generation who have kind of become more tolerant of homosexuality, yeah, everyone's been pretty cool with it, and there are quite a few non-heterosexual people around, so yeah, it's alright.
I'm not part of any, particular groups like the Queer Collective, but I spend my time working with other people, doing extracurricular stuff like, media centre projects, or I'm trying to get involved with the radio. But in the general community, I've had the best time because I've been myself the whole way through, and I'm only in first year, and I've made so many close friends who, I guess, respect me for who I am and enjoy being, genuinely enjoy being around me.
Recently I would say they've started showing gay relationships on television shows and stuff, but quite a bit of it is really sort of showing the stereotypes. A lot of the boys are really camp and a lot of the girls are really butch. But I think in future they're sort of going to start showing more diverse kind of gays and gay relationships.
I don't think it's negative in any way, the way they portray gay people in media. In one, perspective though, the whole media hype now about marriage equality is a bit overdone. It's a bit tired, it's not going anywhere. I mean it should, but personally I'm overhearing about it.
I do believe we should legalise gay marriage. I think it will happen eventually, sort of following in the footsteps of New Zealand and heaps of the European countries and stuff. I think it's just a matter of time till it's legal in a lot of places.
I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt like strap around my shoulder, and I someone, be someone, be someone.